guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can probably tell down here in front of me, these are not soft plastics, and we have some exciting news. We are pairing with a friend of mine in my hometown that has been making some swim jigs, and we are going to be offering swim jigs in bundles with the sleigh bait, chatterbait, any kind of trailer that you might think of that would be good on a swim jig, and we're going to be offering them in bundles, so you'll get a jig with some matching trailers, and they'll be available on the site. So I'm going to give you a closer look at these. The colors I get will always be changing. I like to give some creative freedom. That way we can constantly be getting new designs and new colors in. And as I can see what you guys like the most, that'll be more of what I order from him. We're going to pair these, like I said, with some swim baits today. We're going to be using the Epic Bait Mold Sleigh Bait and the Epic Bait Molds Shatter Bait. And I'll show you over here a closer look at these colors and then kind of go over what we're going to use as far as colorants in the soft plastics go. Okay, so as you can see, these are our jigs here. These are just a few color options that we're going to have. They'll be different with each batch that comes in so that we can keep it a little different around here. We like to have custom stuff. And these are handmade right here in my hometown. They're not made in a factory overseas somewhere. This is definitely made in America right here in my hometown in Oklahoma. These are 1/2 ounce 5/0, like I said, and they are going to be really nice pairs to some soft plastics. I think they're going to be a nice addition to the lineup and give us a little more variety in the store, which is always good. So as far as colors go, this jig here and this jig here are pretty much the same color. As you can see, it's got some red, some chartreuse, and some gold there. So I'm going to pair this with a smoke colored swim bait with some red flake, and that's going to be an awesome pair there. And then these two jigs here are pretty much the same, and we're going to pair these with a motor oil and red flake shatter bait. So I think I'm going to do shatter baits for these two and sleigh baits for these two. Give us some kind of variety here. But yeah, let's get some plastic hot and see about making some awesome trailers. This is the black from Bait Plastics. This is 2 cups of plastic. I'm going to add about 5 drops of this. Okay, and all we're doing is a smoke color with the red flake, just like we did in the whip wad video. It was funny because I said this is a color that isn't going to stick around, but I liked it so much. Well, it's going to stick around, so. Just like so. Drizzle some of that over. So there's that. And the only other thing we're going to add is some small black flake. This is 0.015 from Bait Plastics, and it's just a standard black. Drizzle some of that over that. Give her a little mixy poo. And there we go. Good to go. Okay, we'll stir some of this up to the top, pull it up with the O injector, and see if we can make some sleigh baits. I don't need the hook slot on the bottom because of the way we're going to rig these. So I have the hook slot delete in place for this sleigh bait. And we'll just go across and make a few of these. Alright, let's demold these first ones and see how they turned out. Awesome. I actually wanted to shoot this color in these baits yesterday, but I just didn't have time to get around to it. That is going to pair super nice with that jig. Definitely a very cool color there. Alright, this color is Hyper Shift, which if you don't know, here on the channel it is a motor oil blend with a little bit of red and some red flake. See about injecting some of these shatter baits. Okay, let's demold these Hyper Shift shatter baits here. This is nothing new. We've done this color on the channel as well, but that's not really the purpose of this video. It is just to show you kind of what we're going to be doing with the swim baits and swim jigs. There is the motor oil color, very hard to see in this light. Okay, here we go. Just had to change up the lighting a little bit. You can see that green a whole lot more now. And sometimes that LED shop light can be just a little bit overpowering. I only have it like 2 foot above the desk there, or above the workbench there, and it's very overpowering at times. But yeah, that is the Hyper Shift, and we will pair this up with a awesome swim jig. Okay, here is the first one. This is the chartreuse red and gold jig paired with that trailer. Just looks awesome in my opinion. Got that hook coming out the top there, and those colors just blend together. Very nice. That is a great looking swim jig. Definitely going to do the job. I like that the tail is a little more subtle because this is a pretty bright jig. That fish is going to see this thing coming, and that subtle tail kick that thing's going to give should be enough to entice a bite out of them. Very cool color. I like how the jig head has that red flakish color there in it. Very nice. Okay, so now that we're over here in some better lighting, I will show you what this thing looks like paired up with a swim jig. That is going to be an amazing bluegill imitator, and it's going to be a must-have in my tackle box for sure. Definitely check that out. Those colors blended a whole lot better than I thought they were going to. I knew it was going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be quite that good, but that is a really nice looking swim jig. Definitely a good bluegill imitator. That is going to be an amazing bait to have in the tackle box, and I am pretty proud of how that one looks. I like how all the orange pairs with that motor oil, because you get those weird red-orange tones that come through the motor oil, and that just matches up extremely well with that. So there's the first set of swim jigs to come out of the shop. There'll be 4 packs available at least at the time of this video, but I just kind of wanted to share the process of what we were doing, and I'm really excited to be able to do this, and hopefully we'll be doing some spinner baits and some chatter baits and some other stuff here in the future. Being able to work with him, he has a lot of the stuff that I don't have, and it gives me an opportunity to really explore some new areas and provide you guys with some really cool products, and I am super grateful to have a connection right here in my small town. So that wraps up your sneak peek of what I'm working on. Can't wait to get this out to you guys. It is 12:30 at night here, and I'm that excited that I'm up here doing this, knowing that I have to work tomorrow. So let my suffering be your entertainment, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the swim jig setups. If you want to pick up any of the molds we used today, there'll be a link in the description to Epic Bait Molds. Go down there, check them out. They're awesome people with some really awesome molds. Highly recommend any mold that you get from there. Super awesome. Love them all so far, and don't have any that I'm not 100% happy with. If you want to buy any of these awesome setups, there'll be a link in the description below to my Etsy store. Go down there, check out what we got. All that money goes back into this so that I can keep trying out new things and checking out new stuff here on the channel. I really do enjoy bringing you guys this kind of stuff, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you have any color suggestions or anything you would like to see with these swim jig setups, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And like and subscribe, stay up to date with everything else that we're doing. We're always checking out new molds, trying new things, and I'm always willing to share the information that I do have. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm happy to share with you what I know. You might want to stay up to date with the store. There is a follow button where you can follow the store, and it should give you updates anytime that I'm posting new products if it's something that you're interested in. I'm not going to badger you with new stuff. That is just something that Etsy has built in. So if you want to stay up to date with new releases, a lot of times I release things that aren't in videos. You can also head on over to my Instagram. It is Lastswimcustoms, and we are always posting new stuff over there as well. But until the next video, I will catch you guys in the next episode.